Hi friends, Andrea here with a new video for Hip Kit Club. Today is Mixed Media Monday and I'll be creating a layout using the January 2022 Hip Kits as well as different products from different previous color kits. So we're going to be playing with some shimmers paints, we're going to be playing with the sprays, with the stencil. The stencil is from this month's kit. We are also going to be using different ink pads to play with the stencil, so a lot of mixed media happening. And I have a cute picture of my daughter that I thought worked really well with the cardstock fringes that I'll be using as part of my background. Okay, so let me explain to you a little bit of what's going to be happening here, because then I also have some other things I would like to talk about in the middle of the video. So I'm going to use the stencil on the left side with ink pads, with some just regular ink, and I'm going to try to recreate the colors that I have on the fringes, on the cardstock fringes. That way I have kind of a rainbow. And then on the right side of the fringes, it's gonna be the sprays using a technique that I learned from Josephine, also from the design team, from the Hip Kit Club design team. And you'll see when we get there. And this brings me to just sharing that this is my last process video as a member of the Hip Kit Club design team. It's been a wonderful, fabulous 2 years of my life. Hip Kit Club was the first team that opened their doors for me, and I have had a blast the entire time. I love their products. Hip Kit Club is a family. I've made friends with every single design team member. Everyone, they've always been supportive. They've been amazing. Anything that you need from these ladies, they are there for you. The same goes to Kimberly and Kim. I have no words. And I did send them a message. I just want you to publicly know that I adore you. You guys are fantastic. You guys are on top of everything. And I could not be more grateful. I really, really love this team. And the only thing is, this year I have a lot of family changes and things that I have to deal with. It's the only reason why I cannot be part of the team anymore. But that does not mean that I'm going away, and that you will see me creating with these kids. You will see me around with sharing tips on how to use the products, how I am using new products and older kits. So there will be a lot of that. So you see me now using the sponge. If you have not seen this technique, I am taking it from Josephine. She is fantastic. This is the second time that I see her doing something that I feel can work for me and the way that I like my projects to look. I am very afraid, and I always say it, very afraid of mixed media. The moment I saw that this was going to be my last video, my last project for the design team, I got a little bit nervous. I wasn't sure what to do, but it always works out. There are wonderful products as part of the kits that make it so easy for us to tell our stories. Okay, so the mixed media background is already done. You saw me using the stencil on the left and then the sponge technique on the right side, using or mirroring the same colors that I had on the left. And now I am placing my fringes and these lines I don't really end up using, but it saved me time because right now I'm going to adhere them and then I'm gonna run each one of the strips through my sewing machine. That way I am sure that my paper is gonna stay where I want it, especially since the page has some mixed media products already applied to it. That makes it more difficult for the paper to stay if I use just regular adhesive. All right, so the background is done. I also like the texture that the thread gives to the page. It's just a little bit of extra, it's just some extra texture that you get there. Some foam adhesive on the back of that photo to pop it off the page. And for my title, I'm gonna go ahead and use this clear sticker and I'm gonna fussy cut around it. It's right now on a regular plain white cardstock. I fussy cut around it and that's what I'm going to use. And then just few elements, I'm going to add some stickers and die cuts tone on tone. This is a die cut that's going to also be part of my title. Few more details and I believe then it'll be couple clear stickers. And then it's just a matter for me to add the journaling, a simple page. I do feel that the photo goes really well with the colors that I chose for the rest of the background. So the page does not need that much. I really wanted a lot of the background to be seen. And I am just extremely happy with how this page turned out. I'm really happy that this is how my term and my time with the team comes to an end. And as I said, I will be also checking all of the videos and posts from each one of the new team members and the old ones as well. As I said, they are my friends. I love them to death and I am always really inspired by their work. So I'll stay here and I'll still be part of the Hip Kit Club Facebook group and I'll just keep sharing as much as I can. And please let me know if you have any questions about the techniques that I used or the products. Make sure that you check the blog and the Facebook group for more inspiration today. And also keep an eye on the February kits that should be shipping soon if they're not already on their way. This was Andrea for Hip Kit Club. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.